Hi guys, Robotic Jaguar here today. Today we're going to be reacting to my old video. So pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to react to my Champions League group stage predictions. Obviously, the last 16 just came out. There will be a video for that where I predict it. But anyway, let's go back into it. So from Group A to Group H, we'll be going through who did I think will win the group, who do I think will come second, third, and who will finish last. So just so that you know, third place does get Europa League, so they will be in the last 32 of the Europa League, so they will be included in that video where I make predictions about the last 32 of Europa League. So if you're watching this video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. That'd be absolutely very helpful. Time of recording, we are 105 subscribers, so thank you so much for that. Also, yeah, let's get into the video. Just to let you know, guys, this footage is from the video itself, the group stage predictions for the Champions League. So yeah, I guess enjoy it. So Group A has Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid, Galatasaray, and Club Brugge. Really, I think this is going to be an easy group predict. I do not see, obviously, two teams qualifying unless there's a big shocker. So my prediction is Real Madrid first, Paris Saint-Germain second, Galatasaray third, Club Brugge fourth. Why? Mainly because PSG, their attack are ruined in fairness. Neymar doesn't want to play, Mbappe and Cavani are injured. Like I said, I know Real Madrid have their problems and all that, but I do not see them winning. For Galatasaray and Club Brugge, I don't think they have the squad to beat either of Real Madrid or Paris Saint-Germain. So yes, that's Group A. Right. Yeah, well, I was wrong. And I can admit that, but I didn't think bloody Mbappe would have been back that early. Cavani really didn't make any difference, did he? I mean, it was all like Di Maria and Mbappe who led that attack. Anyway, yeah, well, Thibaut Courtois was horrible for Real Madrid. Especially as well as Bale and Zidane, they had their little war to themselves where Bale was nearly shipped off to China. But anyway, like I said, I made a mistake, obviously. Club Brugge came third, Galatasaray fourth. So you will see Club Brugge again in another video, which is going to be the last 32 for the Europa League. Yeah, so I guess that's really it, to be honest. So we'll see PSG and Real Madrid in the last 16 predictions for the Champions League. So let's move on to Group B. Group B: Bayern, Spurs, Olympiacos, and FK Zvezda. Sorry for my pronunciation on the last team. So that is Group B, and here are my predictions for it. So I've put Bayern, Spurs, Olympiacos, and the last team. I think this is just going to be an easy one because obviously Ndombele is injured for Spurs. I don't know how long he's out. I think he's out for a tiny bit. But I think Phil Coutinho, who moved from Barcelona to Bayern Munich, will do very well. Yeah, and I like the team, like the group before. Olympiacos and the other team do not have a chance, because they're just not up for it, I don't think. Finally, I get the first one right. Group B, well, was a bit obvious, let's be honest. With the 7-2 victory for Bayern Munich over Tottenham, we all knew Bayern were going to top that group. Spurs, they sacked Pochettino. The whole world was in disbelief. So was I. When they also appointed Jose Mourinho. Well, that's how it went out. So Bayern top it, Spurs second, Olympiacos third, so they will be in the Europa League. Bayern and Tottenham will be in the Champions League. And the last team I still can't say the name, so I don't want to anger any fans or any people who are watching, but if they're sworn, obviously. So yeah, unlucky, I guess. Maybe next year. I don't know. Yeah, okay, so let's move on to Group C. Now, this is really a one horse race, really. Manchester City, Shakhtar Donetsk, Dinamo Zagreb, and Atlanta. I mean, really, you can obviously tell who's going to win the first one. It's clearly obvious. I don't think any bookies will put a bet on this because everyone knows who's going to win this in this group. So Manchester City are going to top. Now it's up for the other three teams who will actually come there. So I think Dinamo Zagreb, I don't think they have the team. I think it's going to be Atlanta or Shakhtar Donetsk. I think Shakhtar will actually do a bit better. That's what I'm saying. I think it's a 3-horse race for second in this group. Manchester City, they can just take a break, really, in my own honest opinion. But that group is way too easy. So 2 English teams already done, 2 left. Oh well, this was not really surprising, I guess. Man City top it, Dynamo Zagreb bottom. As you can see from the points, it was very close for second. Well, obviously not first and second, obviously, but Man City top it. Atlanta with second. Shakhtar Donetsk, I think that's how you say it. It's a lot easier from the last team, and Dynamo Zagreb. Look, I'm gonna say fair play to Atlanta. Hard work was put in, and hard work paid off. You know, that's what I was expecting in the sport. So yeah, but I feel maybe. Yeah, well, you'll see Man City and Atlanta in the next Champions League video with Shakhtar Donetsk. I'm sorry, I'll try and find out the name. Coming in third. So yeah, let's move on to Group D. Group D has Juventus, Atletico Madrid, Bayern Leverkusen, and Lokomotiv Moscow. So yeah, this is like one of the weirdest Champions League because most of them are like this. So I've gone for Atletico Madrid to top it, Juve second, Bayern Leverkusen third, and Lokomotiv Moscow. Sorry for the pronunciation. Fourth, pretty much João Felix. He's the main reason because I seen him in the La Liga and he's unreal. I do think he's one to watch for this season. Yeah, Juve good transfer with De Ligt, but I think it's going to take him a while. But I think obviously Atletico Madrid are going to come first in that group. So this is how Group D ended up as Juventus topping it, Atletico Madrid second, Bayern Leverkusen in third, and Lokomotiv Moscow in fourth. So what did we learn? Well, Paulo Dybala shone when he took on Atletico Madrid. Cristiano Ronaldo, some fans are getting worried, but ultimately we have to admire all of Juve's tactics. What they did, they did very well. Top points. They drew one game, and yeah, fair play to them. They deserve to top it. João Felix, unlucky to him. I think it will take a while for him to develop into the player that he will turn into. But yeah, that's how it is. So let's move on to the next one. There's the Champions League winners from last season, Liverpool. They have former group stage players of Napoli. They have Salzburg and Genk. So obviously, this is not going to be a hard one. I've just literally put in the same order as it came. So Liverpool to top it, Napoli second, Salzburg third, and Genk fourth. So this is how Group E ended up. So Liverpool is top, Napoli second, Red Bull Salzburg third, and Genk fourth. Now I'm going to be right honest with you when I tell you I was not expecting Red Bull Salzburg to do so well in this. I thought Liverpool and Napoli were going to steam through um, Liverpool and. Wait, sorry. I thought like Liverpool and Napoli were going to steamroll through Red Bull and Genk. Well, they did with Genk, but it was players like Erling Haaland that caught my eye big time. Um, so like, yeah, it's unreal. Napoli have 3 draws, 3 wins. So yeah, yeah. So it's gonna be weird because I feel that every season there is like a Monaco back when Kylian Mbappe was there. There's going to be huge teams going for all of not Leipzig, Red Bull Salzburg's players, and it's already happening right now. As you know, Liverpool are buying. I can't remember his name. He's about 8 million, but he's unreal. And yeah, Erling Haaland, he has a lot of clubs ahead of him that are trying to sign him. So yeah, so let's move on to the next group. And Group F contains Barcelona, Borussia Dortmund, Inter Milan, and Slavia Praha. Now you can obviously admit that Slavia Praha are out of the equation. They're not going to get through. So it's a really 3-horse race for 2 spots. And this is how I see it. I see Inter Milan topping, Barcelona second, Dortmund in third, and Slavia Praha is fourth. Okay, well, this did not go as well as I hoped. Inter did not impress me. Anyway, Barcelona top it, Dortmund second, Inter third, Slavia Praha fourth. Now, Slavia Praha, fair play to them. They gave their absolute all in this Group F. Like, this is impossible for them to qualify, but they did their absolute best to do as well as they could. Romelu Lukaku, for me personally, he needs to get better. Obviously, his new partnership up front, I think it's Martinez, that's his name. But yeah, but as you can tell, Dortmund, they've still got it. They have still got good players inside of them that can do well. As for Barcelona, Ansu Fati, I think, is going to be a standout player for the next 5 years of Barcelona. I'm going to say this now. He will be scoring goals, like good goals, in the next 5 years for Barcelona. Do I think he'll take over from Messi? I don't know. It's a tough one to call because Messi is one of the best. So yes, so that is how Group F comes. So yeah, let's go on to Group G. G, where Zenit St. Petersburg, Benfica, Lyon, and Leipzig all are in this group. Now, you can say what you want about these teams. I think this will be a very entertaining one because I believe they're all on the same level. So this is going to be the closest one in all of the Champions League. So I picked Benfica to go first, Leipzig to go second, Zenit third, and Lyon fourth. So why Lyon fourth? I think it's the reason why they sold Ndombele. Biggest mistake. I don't think they've replaced him. Zenit, I just don't think they will do it. That's personal. Nothing personal against them, sorry. It's just my personal opinion. Leipzig, they have Werner, who I think is very underrated. And Benfica, just one of the great teams. So yes, so we're going to move on. Alright, so this is how Group G lined up at the end. Okay, well, Zenit did not do very well. Well, obviously, you can look at the points and you can see that this was the closest. Like I predicted, this was the closest group in the Champions League because it was. Lyon and Leipzig just escaped. So Leipzig, you had players like Tino Werner, and Poulsen. Obviously, those are good players and one to watch. I think in the next round of the Champions League. Lyon, they came second. That's all really they needed. Benfica came third. They'll be in Europa. I guess that's the only positive I see from that. Zenit are out. So yeah, that is That is Group G. Let's move on to the final group of the Champions League. To the final group, Group H. And here we come with Frank Lampard's group. Sorry, I nearly said someone else. Frank Lampard's Chelsea will go with Ajax, Valencia, and Lille. So, how I've gone for this is I've gone for, surprisingly, Chelsea to top it, Valencia to come second, Lille to come third, and Ajax fourth. Let me explain why. I think Chelsea will use their youth very well in this. I think Mason Mount, Tammy Abraham, Hudson-Odoi, they will do well. Valencia, I think they're just slightly worse than Chelsea. Lille, they sold a Pepe to Arsenal, that's why they came third. Ajax, they sold too many players during the transfer and they haven't backed them up. I just don't see them winning. That has been my predictions, and I'll see you later. So Valencia top Group H with Chelsea coming in second, Ajax coming third, and Lille coming in fourth. Now, this one was very close, obviously, as you see with the points. Valencia, Chelsea, and Ajax. Well, Valencia and Chelsea, same points, and Ajax by one off. But I think the game of that group was definitely Ajax versus Chelsea, where the referee sent off not one, but two centre-backs of Ajax, and Chelsea drew 4-4 with them. Other than that, yeah, it was a good group, in fairness. A lot of surprises, a lot. So to top it off, was it successful? I don't know. I think it's 50-50 really. I got some right, I got some wrong. But yeah, I'm quite excited for this year, obviously, because I will be doing a video on the last 16 of the Champions League. That'll be coming up very quickly after this one. And yeah, so sorry about the delay. Obviously, I should have done it a bit quicker. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm on 105. Thank you so much. Let's keep it up. Let's get to 1,000 by the end of 2020. We're nearly there, guys. Let's do this. So thank you so much, and peace.